What's up?
Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. The Pirates will get us started with the opening
Good
kickoff.
410. Ooh. Okay,
On the move
that's
from
out shot.
inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kennesaw State's offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Finds us back in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Having to kick it away after a 3 and out.
That's
Not what they had in mind.
space.
On the return, it's Westbrook. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So East Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
Coming out aggressively. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Not
All
the
right,
shot
dog.
this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. On the move, it's Westbrook. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Pirates want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Duggan. Snags it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance
Oh,
to
I
prove just
thought that was going.
Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim and you really miss, you know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Breaks the tackle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Field goal is good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Pirates in the hurry-up. The give to the tailback. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Duggan. Finds his big tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
And the Pirates are on the move. They'll try the run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but and he has this offense rolling with a first down. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, running back gets the give. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Working that left
Good
side
defense.
now. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They'll go to the ground. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. It's complete on the right
Good
side.
defense.
And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Duggan. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air.
All
This
right,
guy now
good
has
struggle.
5 receiving touchdowns.
But this is a ranked
Lining
team,
up to cover the kick after that
so
touchdown
we'll be
drive.
tested.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. And this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They're trying to get to it. It's caught downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They'll decline the penalty, and the touchdown will count. try the point after. They want to throw. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Blue. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield.
Good job, man.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Duggan. Throws to the tight end. And the ball is picked off.
That was a bad throw.
On that return, he'd already made the play, and they've got it up to 35.
Man, what a great break of the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing it. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this one.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. 2nd down now after the sack.
Come on, Coach.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. And the timing just a hair off.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Finds the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up.
We're probably going to take a timeout.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Kennesaw State will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Owls!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your...
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, we're up by 1.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Makes the grab on the left side. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Looking to throw, it's Duggan. He's got the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. He wants to throw. And this will be
Good defense.
incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression,
It's a good game.
in stride, these guys will take
I'm
it to the
shocked.
house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity. Fires one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. And he breaks into the open. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And these offenses are clicking already.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. If you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep moving. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Doing better than all right.
The Pirates will hustle to the line. Using his legs, it's Blue. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
No way.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing.
That was like
interception.
fun.
I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to know you can start off.
We're going to pass it to our guy.
Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Trucks through the defender. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
keeping it on the ground with the single back.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond?
Good defense.
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. At the 35, he's got room. Running toward the tape. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Man, oh man, contact was optional. It was like the back was engaging in a lot of social distancing or something.
Yeah, that was way too easy. Defenses is about funneling the ball to the unblocked defender. You could tell they didn't have a clue what was going on. They got to get the ball turned. You can't let him run north-south and try to get him downhill like that, especially with that kind of speed.
We're trying to upset them.
Wide receiver shows motion. This quarterback part of their running game. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's Blue. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes
Oh, hell
they
yeah.
get home, and they get him at the 21.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And
It's a one-point
down the
game.
boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Wisconsin has just had no answers today, and I'm not sure you can put J.J. Watt back out there inside Camp Randall and expect a different outcome. They're trailing by 27 to Penn State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good. first down on physicality in these football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Barrels ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
How confident are you pounding the football now? You get in this situation, 3rd down, you were very unsuccessful. It's 4th down, it's short. What's the play I know I can go to get this 4th down and get this touchdown?
On the ground.
We got a touch.
Takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back.
It's a close game.
So he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Plows through the defense. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. To the air, it's Duggan. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man by himself. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Going up top on 1st down. And
Good defense.
if you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the
They're going for it. Field
So
goal?
here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. And the
You drop it!
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now, decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39.
Good tackle.
East Carolina
That guy is on
sending the
fire.
offense back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking for a man, it's Duggan. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Caught near the sticks. It's Flanagan. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Pirates! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
He's got it. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Scoreboard operator got a workout.